saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl Felicia Renee. Welcome back to my channel. And today, since it's Valentine's Day, I'm about to do a Get Ready With Me Valentine's Day edition. So if you about to hang out with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, all the nine, all the way down to the T, come join me with some tea because it's cold as ever. And let's get glammed up for a date night. Now, I'm single, so date night for me is about to be some food, a good movie, and then a bubble bath and some chocolate covered strawberries while I go and relax. But nevertheless, this is the look that I'm about to change from to damn. So join me and don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, and then follow me. All right, let's get into it. So first, I'm going to start with my Milk Hydra primer because my face is already cleansed and prepped. And to start with a good makeup base, it's always good to cleanse the face first and make sure that you prep the skin. So as you can see, I'm shiny as hell because I have my serums on. I have my, forgive me, I have my serums on and I have my moisturizer as well. And of course, before that, I cleanse my face. So also, if you want to see my skincare routine, then let me know. But I'm going to start with my primer. And I usually do 1 to 2 pumps of that. And do a generous amount. I use the index finger and middle finger. And that's 1 pump, and then I do 2. I do a generous amount because before I even get to this step, I like to let the primer dry down, because what I do next is I use translucent powder. So my foundation and primer won't have to work as hard, especially because I get very oily in the winter season because my skin is like screaming for moisture and I need to drink more water. So to double down, I will go in with my translucent powder first, and it's from Beauty Bakery. And again, see, I'm pretty much used almost all of it, so I use a little bit of that first. And how I apply that is with my beauty blender. I go take that much and I go towards the problem areas, which is usually my cheeks and this 5-head area. So I go in. And I do dust off the excess because that was a lot that I put over here, but when I use my foundation, it will blend out as more, and that means that it will control, and I do the steps so it can control all the oils that I'm producing throughout the day and night. Here. Some people call this baking, but I just do this because it helps control the oil, and I won't have to keep on going in with powder afterwards. So I do this step as pre-game. Please forgive the noise upstairs. I'm in the hood, and then I have noisy neighbors upstairs and next to me. It is Friday, of course. And then for my forehead, I don't get that oily, so I just try to pack this in as much as I can. And don't want to go crazy. If you see me looking down towards the side, it's because there's a mirror right here and I have 2 monitors. So bear with me, if you please. So since that step is done, I'm gonna let that do its job while I get my foundation ready. So what I'm about to use now is Bobbi Brown's foundation in the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15. And I'm using shade Warm Almond. And since I don't really want my hands to get all messy, what I usually do is get one of my Rubbermaid tops that's clear, because I'm not that bougie. And I get, so my hands won't get dirty and I can have a station in order to, all my foundation is. So pretty much foundation won't get on my hands, on the back of my hand, on my fingertips. I just usually do about 1, 2, 3 generous amounts like that. Use my blending brush. Do 1 tap, and I go from the inside out. Doesn't really have a smell to it, but look at that. Look at that. And that's just 1 application. That's just, and I like this foundation because it's very lightweight and it doesn't seem too heavy on my skin, because the last thing I need is just to pack everything on and then my skin can't breathe. And that's why most of the time during the winter time that my skin produces more oil. 1, because I'm hydrated and my skin is crying out for help. And 2, if I have all that stuff packed on, it's going to just start spread and get all disgusting. So I try to go for a lightweight foundation. Even though I've done my skincare routine, my prep and everything, I need something that's still lightweight because I don't need to be having my skin suffocated. And it is long wear and it is full coverage. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it looks a little bit semi-matte. And that was another dab. And I go to the opposite side. And it does dry down quickly. I'm not sure if it's because of the foundation itself or if it's the powder underneath, which it probably is, because that powder is like really, really matte and quick drying. So I have to move kind of quickly. But if I need just a little bit more judge, then I get my facial spray. Spray my face, just 1, 2, 3, and blend it out some more. Make sure I get the nose. The lips, the chin area. I probably need about 1 more pump because I have this much left and I get this 5 head. Like less than that, 1 pump. Get the rest of my brush and go to the 5 head area. Because we do love a full coverage moment, even though we don't want our skin to be dying. and suffocate it. But we do love a full coverage moment to hide all the imperfections like hyperpigmentation, all the skin, the texture, which we are currently working on. Skin is actually much better than it used to be, because for some reason I break out more in the summertime than I do in the winter. And I think that step is done. So now what I need is a little bit of highlighting. And I am going to use my Stay Woke foundation by Uma Beauty. And I am in Bronze Venus T3. I think that's Bronze Venus T3. Can you see that? All right. Taking a little sip of my tea. Quick note out there to all my single ladies, single men, transgender. I don't care if you're a penguin. I don't care if you're an alien. There's nothing wrong with being single on Valentine's Day. Doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with you. It just means that it's not your time. And hey, you're your own Valentine, whether you have family, you have friends. Take control of your bliss and your happiness, because at the end of the day, you know what's going to take care of you like you take care of you. Can I get an amen? So, using my moist Bui Blender, I'm going to blend this in. I know some people like to dry down their concealers. I ain't got time for that. The Beauty Blender soaks up most of the product, so that's why I use this instead of a brush when I'm using to blend everything out. Because again, I'm trying to do full glam, but not suffocate the skin. Because people just be like going in. I ain't got time for that. All I need is a little bit of highlight, a little bit blend in where you can see some spaces here where the foundation didn't cover all of my dark marks, but we're going to fix that too. And I go in with the Beauty Blender. Just to highlight under the eye. And I go towards the outside, because in my opinion, I think I have high cheekbones. I could be mistaken, but we want to highlight that as well and give some definition. And I use the bottom end to get the chin area, where the cupid's bow, the nose, and the 5 head. And if the Beauty Blender is not as moist as it should be, I use my facial spray. I do 1, 2, 3, and pat some more and blend in. Now, I'm gonna use one of my favorite products by good old Fenty. And I'm going to use the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in shade Honey. Now, since I just used some spray, I don't need to moisten my Beauty Blender again. I dipped into it already. I'm dusting the excess off. Pack and blend, because the Beauty Bakery powder did the job. So all I have to do is just go in and just highlight a little bit more and set the concealer. And of course, I use my brush later on to dust off the excess. And that's bad. With me doing that, I can already see here that I have a natural contour between the foundation and the powder and concealer that I just used. I want a golden sun-kissed look even though there's no sun, because I'm sick and tired of this rain. The rain is driving me crazy. All right, now while that's sitting, it's time to go to good old eyebrows and eyes. So what I'm going to use for my eyebrows is my Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. And I think they go darker than 5, but I don't need to go darker than 5 because as you can see, my hair is a mixture between jet black and dark brown. Mainly dark brown, especially when it hits the sun. But again, there is no sun because it is rain. I'm tired of the rain. I need some sunlight in my life. Now, can y'all hold on, because what I'm about to do now is I'm about to walk away and do my brows, because I cannot, and I have not mastered this step of doing my brows in front of the camera, because I'm gonna end up messing up, or I'm going to end up dragging my brow all the way down here, and then I'm gonna have to start all over again. Don't want that happening, so hold on for a minute. All right, and I'm back. So now, since the eyebrows are done, it's time to get to the eyes, and then contour, and then lips. So I think for the eyes, I'm just gonna do like a bright pink to red look, because obviously red is my signature color, even though this looked like orange red, but no, it's red. Red, not red orange, not orange red, not bright ass hot red, just red. So, and I'm going to dive into 2 palettes by Juvia's Place. And I think I'm going to use the Festival by Juvia's first, and then the Saharan Blush Volume 1. And then, but for order for those colors to pop, I'm going to prime the lids first using this itty bitty Fenty Eye Primer. And I'm just gonna use my finger, even though I know I said I don't like my fingers getting dirty. It's primer and it's this opaque. So prime my lids with that. There's a little bit more. And while I'm doing that, I want to know, so sound off below, I want to know what's your favorite holiday. Because I know some people who love Valentine's Day because they go all out. But me, I'm more partial to Halloween and Thanksgiving and birthdays, because yes, birthdays are a holiday. So I'm more partial to those holidays. Halloween, of course, because I get to dress up and nobody can judge me. If they do, so be it. It's Halloween. Christmas, because that's the time of giving, so is Thanksgiving. But of course, everyone knows that Valentine's Day is commercialized. So why go through all that trouble of spending money and money and millions and thousands of dollars for one day. One day. And I'm sure you're going to say Felicia, but that's the same thing as Christmas. Christmas is the more of a spiritual thing for me personally, but Valentine's Day, that's one day that I got to give you chocolates, flowers, go out, and then maybe give you some draws. Not having it. When I can get draws year round, nah. It is nice, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to lie, but it is nice. However, I got to do all that for one day? Nah, not me, buddy. I refuse. But I accept. Oh, I will accept. I will accept all those chocolate-covered strawberries, the gifts, the flowers, the money, the gift cards, because if you give me cash, that's great too, but if you give me something I don't like, I'm really going to be like, take it back. Send it back. Do you have a gift receipt? Gift receipt? Gift receipt? No? Okay. Take it back. Grateful, but take it back. Enough of that being said, let's get into these eyes. So I think I'm going to work with this one first. I'm going to work from the inside to the outer. And I'm going to use Neo right here. And it's like a burgundy burnt red color. It's really, really pretty. And I'm gonna go out. Stamping that where I want it to be. All the way out, coming back in. And that was just one dig in. I'm gonna go again. One moment. I dropped my palette. So I already went in there once, and then I'm gonna go do the reverse. I'm gonna go out, work my way in and blend. Blend that out. And since I have so much on the brush already, I don't need to go back in there. Okay. It's not bad. Now, let me see. Do I want to go? Yep. Now I'm going to take this brush and then I'm going to go into, let's see here, probably Ofla, which is right here, Ofla. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Pick up pigment, dust the excess off, and I'm gonna go just on top, a little bit on top of that, and blend that out. Just top, around, and blend. Top, around, and blend. Nice little sunset, sun-kissed up look. And then out. And then in. Just to give a little bit dimension, a little bit of color, but not too much that I look like a clown. Alright, so I think I'm finished with the festival by Juvia's. By Juvia's. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. If I'm not, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Now it's time to go back into the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette. Use this end now of my dual end brush. I'm not sure I got them from because the words are gone, but it's been used a lot. I blessed it. I've been blessing it. And I want to go into Zane, this bright fuchsia hot pink. Get a little spicy with it. Dust off the excess, and I'm gonna go on the lid of this one. On the lid, and I'm gonna drag that out. And I know you're probably like, Felicia, that's like too many colors in one. I'm gonna throw some neutral tones in there too. Don't worry about it. I just want to go a little bit of fuchsia pink. To add a little bit of pop of color more than what we already have. And just pack that on there. And that's not bad. Go in there one more time to fix any muddied up lines. Make the color pop more. Because now I'm going to use my fluffy brush, and blend Neo, and then the under eye, I'm gonna go with Toby and Zane. So under eye, I'm about to use Toby and Zane, and then I'm gonna blend out Neo so this can all work together. I'm dabbing, probably need to dab no more. And then, yeah, blend out Neo. Because I'm trying to do like, I guess a smoky look of like the pinks and the reds and the oranges that you see throughout Valentine's Day. And then for the under eye, I'll have the orange to make everything really pop. Because as you can see, red is my favorite color, and I don't want to have too much going on. It don't have to be matchy match, as long as that is, you know, concise and it looks nice and it's blended. So blend for the gods, as used to say back in what, 2017, 16? I'm bringing it back. I'm blending for the gods. And before I go back to that, I'm gonna use Fly again and bring that sun-kissed orange look back. Within Fly just to bring out that sun-kissed orange type look back. And now for the under eye, like I said, I was going to use, under eye, I'm using Zane and Toby. I don't know why they just didn't name it Toto, but that's what I'm thinking about when I dive into Toby. I want to say Toto instead, but it's Toby. And under eye, I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna do the fuchsia first. Fuchsia first. And then do the opposite side. And then Toby, other than Toto, Toby, not Toto, even though again I want to say Toto. And bring that full circle. Look at that, isn't she pretty? Even though this hair of mine is not working right now, it's not working with me, it's working against me. Just a little bit off and bring it a little bit closer. And sometimes with powders look a little bit, if the pressed palettes look like they're still a little bit ashy, I don't care if this is a big no-no if it or not, but it works for me if I spray my brush to bring that color out more. It also helps me get a precise line instead of like a muddiness, because I can already tell if I do like a eyeline pencil, it's just going to smudge and it's going to end up poking myself in the eye and it's going to end up looking weird. And blend, pack. Look at that. All right, last but not least, since the eyes are done, or the shadows are done, I'm about to use my mini Marc Jacobs, which is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. And I know you're probably wondering, why do I have so many minis? Because I don't like to waste my money when I buy makeup, so it's better for me if I use the mini so I can know if I like it or not. Because if I don't like it, then I can just easily just toss it or give it away to somebody else who I know that's going to use it. But mainly I toss it and I don't lose as much product as I would have done if I've bought the full size. But since I do like these two, which is the other one that I'm getting now is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner that came with the itty bitty eyelid primer. Then I'm just going to use these two now, and then when I need some more, just get some more because they're pretty freaking amazing. So give me one moment, and then I'm going to go do my eyeliner and then my lashes because I don't need to poke myself in the eye while I'm on camera. All right, I'll be back. All right, so now that I'm back, another rule of thumb is if you make any mistakes, any smudges and lines, always, always, always have Q-tips with you because I'm not sure if you can see, but under here when I was doing my mascara, some of it got on my under eye and messed up my face. So I was like, wait a minute, Q-tips. Wait it for a little bit and go under the eye. Now what I'm about to do is contour, do lips, dust off the rest of the powder that's been staying on my face for a while, but it also is a good thing that it's been there so it can catch the fallout because sometimes those pressed powders can be very, very, very dusty and have a lot of fallout. And then it messes with the whole base and the foundation. So I'm using again one of my what's the name? The Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the color or shade Caramel Cutie. And as you can see, it's been loved. And again, I get the minis just in case I don't like it or it doesn't work for me. But it's been working thus far. So I use a oval brush. Not sure what the name brand is, but I got it off Amazon. Amazon is your friend. And I suck in my cheeks. That's what I've seen all the drag queens do, or just all the other YouTubers out there. Suck in the cheeks. And I usually go from like midpoint and up. And just build, and I don't need to hit pan again. And I just want a light contour. And then I blend down just to add a little bit color back into my face and not so much because when I go in, I go towards the middle, I don't go towards the side. So I'm just blending that out to give a little bit dimension. Go to the other side and then I'll show you here. So like you can see the natural, I guess, contour or shape to my face. So I go suck in, go like midway, and not try to be so harsh because I still want to add some definition and shape back to my face. And then now for the piece de resistance, now hit pan and I go towards the 5 head area. Okay. Just to add a little bit more warmth, but not too much that I look like I have no idea what I'm doing and it's not blended as well. So just a little. And I don't go into the pan anymore because there's not much on there. All right, now that's done. Time to the lips. I'm gonna actually dust this off first. And I'm just using, again, another, I guess, dual fiber or dual head brush, whatever you want to call it. Don't know the brand, got it from Amazon. And dust, 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 dust. Dust, dust, dust. I know y'all about to kill me. You're gonna be like, what about highlight then lips, I'm about to use ColourPop and Super Shock 13 Pearlized, just pearlized highlighter. And I'm using, I guess, the shade 1813, which is Lunch Money. And I just usually use, I guess you can call that a flat brush. This I actually got from Morphe. And I'm not sure what the number is, but it's from usually their set. And since I'm frugal with my money, I went to Ulta. I usually go to Sephora for skincare and foundation and primers, but when it comes to like other stuff, like for the highlighters or brushes or even like setting sprays, then I usually go to Ulta, because makeup is supposed to last you. Even though we like to try new things, it's supposed to last you. You know, the one item can actually last you for 6 months, and then you got to toss it, and another one could be 12 months, and you got to toss that another one for 24. But the makeup is supposed to last you, especially if you use it as often as you would like. But it's supposed to last you. I really don't like spending a lot of money on stuff and then I don't use it, because then I've wasted my good coin. But enough talking, let's get to highlighting. And I go to the nose. And I want something subtle, because in my opinion, most men don't like females wearing makeup. I hit the Cupid's bow. I think that's what you call that little dip or something in your lip. But ladies, what you think? Are men out there really not into the makeup as we are, or are they in? And I don't mean the men out there or young boys who actually do makeup themselves, on themselves, or if they are makeup artists. I'm talking about the ones who think they're the man's man. You know, what do you think they like, in your opinion? Whether it's your partner, it's your boyfriend, it's your brother, it's your husband, do they not really go for the makeup? Or is it 50-50? Or is it, you know, a little bit more than that? Is it 60-40? Is it 50-50? Is it 80-20? Because I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard, damn, shorty, you beat your face. I like that. And I'm just like, thank you. And then I've gotten, oh, you got all that crap on your face. And I'm just like, oh, excuse you. I did it because I wanted to. I like looking good. Even though beauty starts from the inside out. Never forget that. But damn, sometimes you need a little bit extra, a little bit more, a little zhuzh, you know, make yourself feel special. Whether if you are in a relationship, or whether if you are single, or if you're still on the prowl, you know, sometimes you need a little bit extra. And that's what I'm doing tonight. Giving myself a little something extra. And that's it. I've highlighted as all if I can highlight. Plus, I haven't even hit pan, but I need a little bit more. I think maybe this one has expired. Not quite sure. Always check the dates of your makeup products, because you don't want to be using something that expired like last year, because then it's not going to perform as well as if you bought it like last week. All right, now for the piece de resistance, I'm about to line my lips, and I think I'm about to mix these two lipsticks together. I'm using good old Maybelline, I think. Yep, Maybelline. And I'm using Rich Ruby, which is shade 691. Rich Ruby from Maybelline. Ooh, She real pretty. And Shame, which, let's not get me started on Game of Thrones. But we are going to use Shame because shame on some of you out there getting y'all freak on tonight with loved ones and non-loved ones. We know those who are out there. It's about to be Side Nigga Sunday soon. So watch out. But we're using Shame from Urban Decay. So I'm going to mix the two. And line my lips with NYX or NYX Matte Lip Liner. Ooh, okay. And just a little Shame on top. And alright. Now, this is the final look. And I'm actually going to be back because I'm about to spritz my face, zhuzh up this hair a little bit, and then show you the finishing touches. Alright. Alright, ladies and gents, my lovelies, this is the final look. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, follow, and then I have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Remember that makeup is an all size fits all / one size fits all. And also be true to yourself. Love thyself because love starts with self-love. All right? Have a good one, guys.